Hi, my name is Wangu Kanja and I'm a survivor of sexual violence, and this is my story. When I left the police station and the police dropped off me at Donholm, I took another matatu, and when I alighted, the first person I saw going to work was my sister. And immediately she knew something was wrong because I had a pullover that was not mine, and one of the things that my mom used to emphasize on is if you have to get home late, you have to use a taxi or ask someone to accompany you when you're going home. And when she saw me, she was like, "What happened?" And when I shared with her, she decided to call her workplace and to keep me company. So we had to go back home, I had to take a shower, and she accompanied me to hospital because if I had gone to hospital by myself and kept on retelling my story, then that by itself is being violated over and over again. So she assisted me to retell the story over and over again. And then after it happened, she's the one who went and told my parents, but I guess being a parent, I don't blame my parents, but I guess being a parent is difficult because that's one of the hardest conversations to have with your child. If they've been violated and you don't know what to do or how to help them, then it becomes a conversation that you can't have. So we've never had that conversation until a couple of years ago, where one of my mom's friends had to ask, why did you not help her and why did you not support her along the way? Keeping in mind that sex, sexuality and sexual violence in our society is like a taboo. Those are conversations that need to happen either behind closed door or behind curtains, or between a man and a woman in a dark place. So my friends, my family never stood with me in any way because for them it's sex. What's the big deal? Why are you making something out of nothing? Because you're a woman and you're brought into this world to meet a man's need. So why are you making it a big issue? And for me, I had those words from so many people, even my own close friends. Not to say that there were not those, not to say that I didn't have friends who were positive and who were there for me, but the majority were not understanding, they were not supportive, and it actually ended up being a joke. You're an adult, deal with it and move on. So for me, it actually hurts more if people don't stand with you and support you and believe you when you're seeking to to rediscover yourself, because you have to rediscover yourself as an individual, because the person who violated you actually took away my dignity, and I had to claim it back. And the claiming back my dignity is a process. It's a long process that has taken over 10 years. Anyone who has gone through any form of sexual violence, the person needs support, and they need someone to work with them. And having said that, I started the Wangu Kanja Foundation to give hope to survivors of sexual and gender-based violence and their families, to help them take that one step of faith to starting their healing process. And if you have gone through an experience, a traumatic experience like I did, you have someone you can talk to. And I am there for you. The Wangu Kanja Foundation is there for you, to support you and to work with you, and to encourage you that you are not alone. And we need to speak out against any form of sexual and gender-based violence. To anyone out there who might have gone through any form of sexual and gender-based violence, you can reach out to us on the contacts below. And I want to assure you that anything that you share with us is confidential.